What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning back into Moonlight Bakery. This episode, what we're going to be baking is coconut gluten-free CBD cake, and I'm really excited because this is my first time really experimenting with CBD flour. And we went down to our local dispensary here in Fort Collins, Colorado. They're called Organic Alternatives. So if you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. They have really great flour here in Fort Collins. This is what we are going to be using. It's called Nina's Web, and it's sitting at 9.01% THC and 14.89 CBD. So it's like a good CBD strain. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely ready to start baking. So let's get to it. So here I'm just preheating my oven and grabbing a baking sheet so we can start decarbing our CBD flour. And I just put my hair up, so I'm just washing my hands just to be sanitary. And to start out the gluten-free coconut cake, the recipe did call for 5 egg whites, but here I'm replacing egg whites with applesauce. And here is where I made my first mistake, just because applesauce is just a heavier ingredient. I should have used something lighter, such as agar, but such is life, and we live and we learn. And here I'm just adding the coconut milk and adding it to the applesauce. And then the second mistake that I had made within this recipe was it did say to just lightly whisk the ingredients, just lightly combined, but here I aggressively just whisk the ingredients. Yeah, reading directions matter. So after I'm done whisking that to a bloody pulp, I'm going to add some cane sugar next into our cake batter, and then adding a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and then a half a teaspoon of almond extract. I went a little bit overboard, but that's okay. And the recipe did call for softened butter. Here I'm just using some plant-based butter and just cubing it up. It was a little bit soft, but it wasn't like soft to like room temperature. And this is where I also made my fourth mistake, because here science does matter when you're baking. So yeah, I think that's where the ultimate fail here at the end will manifest. But anyways, here I'm just adding some coconut flour, and here is where I also made a mistake, is I forgot to sift in the CBD flour with the coconut flour, but c'est la vie. And I'm adding our applesauce and coconut milk mixture here. And while we're getting this cake batter made, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody who's been subscribing and supporting Moonlight Bakery. Just know your subscriptions and likes have not gone unnoticed, so I just want to take the time to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Your support means so much to me, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy future episodes to come next. And here I just buttered our baking pans. Bam. This is the consistency of the cake batter that I've got, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 20-ish minutes or so. After the cake is done baking, this was the overall finishing product that I got. The middle did sink in after doing the toothpick test, and I think that was just because I used applesauce instead of a lighter consistency of an ingredient. So here I'm just taking the cake out, and I'm just going to allow it to cool for about an hour before I flip it, so we can start frosting our cake. Here, when we get a close-up shot, you can see like the CBD flour just sticking out of the batter. And you can definitely taste it a lot more. But then when I tried to take the cake out of the pan, I fucked up, you guys.
on today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up.
So no cake, but we made some delicious cake bombs, I guess, with some peach and mango jam in the middle. And on top, I just put a whipped cream made out of coconut milk and coconut cream with some shredded coconut on top. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing this video. And we will catch you guys next time.